Hello and welcome to Hero Arts. Today we are going to take a look at Hero Arts frame cuts, cover plates, and fancy dies. These dies are made with intricate cutting surfaces from sturdy metal that has a sharp and durable cutting edge. These are compatible with most die cut machines, but please be sure to check your handbook on the proper cutting sandwich. First, we're going to take a look at frame cuts. These are designed to work on their own or pair with stamped images, making it easy to add dimension to your projects. You will see in this set that there are multiple dies attached together with a thin strip of metal. You can use your Hero Arts snippers to trim these apart. These snippers have a soft grip handle. Just place these as close as you can to the edge of the die and snip. To remove the leftover tab that is on the smaller dies, you can place down a baby wipe or paper towel, grip it with your snippers, and then just turn it and twist it to remove that tab and not leave any sharp edges. All of the Hero Arts dies come with a cutting edge and a smooth edge. The cutting edge, as shown here, is raised up, and this is the part that is going to cut into your cardstock. When you flip it over, you will see the smooth side of the die. Here I have stamped out some images that I'm going to use the coordinating dies to cut out. Once again, you can use any type of low-tack tape, washi tape, or post-it tape to hold your dies in place so that they don't shift when you run them through your die cut machine. I am taking the coordinating die, lining them up, cutting edge down over my image, and just centering that as best as I can. Then I can hold that down with a low-tack tape. Not only will these die cut out your image, but it will also leave a very thin white border around your image to make it stand out from your project. Since these are smaller images, I'm going to use my Hero Arts compact cutter to die cut these out. The compact cutter cuts a variety of material and is compatible with thin metal craft dies. The mini size is easy to store, portable, and can sit right on your desk without taking up a lot of space. It comes with 3 extended clear cutting plates, an A and 2 Bs. I am going to take my A plate, place it down on my work surface, take my cardstock with my dies and place it on top, and then top it off with a B plate. I can then feed this into the compact cutter by turning the handle. Once we run the plates all the way through the machine, we can just pop our die cut images out, and now we have perfectly die cut images with a small white border around the edge. Next, we're going to take a look at fancy dies. These are standalone designs that produce beautifully detailed cutouts. For this example, I am using the Seashells fancy die. I'm placing that on a small piece of white cardstock. I have my A plate, my cardstock, my die, and then my B plate, and I'm running this through my Hero Arts compact cutter. Once I remove my cardstock from the plates, if your cardstock piece does not fall out right away, you can take tweezers or your fingers or even a piercing tool to poke out those insides, and that way your die cut piece will fall out. Once my piece is released from the die, you can see the beautiful detail that this die created. This is great to add ink blending to and really enhance the details of it. Here's a card using the Seashells fancy die. The last thing we're going to take a look at is cover plates. These can be used as a standalone card front. You can inlay with color coordinating cardstock or make into a shaker card. For this example, I'm using the Hearts and Blossoms cover plate. I'm going to take this and a piece of white cardstock cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm taking the cutting edge and placing it face down on my cardstock. Now, once you line this up so it creates an even white border all the way around the edge, you can hold that die in place to your cardstock with some low-tack tape. This is going to require a larger die cut machine to die cut it out. Whatever you have on hand will work. For mine in particular today, I will be using the Spellbinders Platinum 6. I am going to use the cutting sandwich suggested by the Spellbinders manual, so please be sure to refer to your guide on the correct sandwich to use for cover plates. If you're using a machine that has a crank handle, it is easier if you turn your die a little crooked on the plates instead of straight on. Once again, if your cardstock does not come out easily after die cutting, you can take a craft pick or your tweezers to push down into that cardstock and into the holes of the die to help release the cardstock from the die. Then you can go through with your craft pick and poke out the remaining pieces to reveal a beautiful design for a card front. Here's a look using this die cut panel over a piece of colored cardstock. You can see how this would make very quick and easy cards to create by simply just adding a sentiment. Here's a look at a card created where the cover plate was die cut out of black cardstock and attached to an ink blended background. That is a closer look at Hero Art's cover plates, frame cuts, and fancy dies.